It's Friday, January 23rd. Tonight on 12 News at 10.
A big winter storm that'll be impacting most of the country will bring some rain to us here this weekend, along with some snow. Details in my weather impact forecast.
I'm Kyle Simchuk at Sky Harbor, where the ripple effects of Winter Storm Fern are already being felt. What travelers need to know.
And measles is now spreading within the community. We're tracking 2 new cases in Maricopa County. One of them has no known source of exposure.
I'm Chase Golightly in the newsroom tonight. Video reportedly shows a 20-year-old from Phoenix getting abducted in Mexico. What we know coming up.
12 News at 10 starts now.
And we begin tonight with a weather impact alert. Rain has been moving through Arizona all day, and a winter weather advisory is in effect for the higher elevations of eastern Arizona all the way through the weekend. Welcome to 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. While the valley is bracing for some rain, let's face it, it does not compare to the winter storm that's ready to slam nearly half of the country this weekend. Close to 230 million people tonight are under severe weather alerts.
Yeah, and forecasters say this could be one of the most sprawling and dangerous winter storms in years, with the potential to deliver a historic combination of snow and ice. Now, all day, Americans have been preparing for the storm, with dozens of people lining up at grocery stores in cities like Springdale, Maryland, to stock up on food.
Yeah, one shopper was seen with at least 19 gallons of milk and multiple loaves of bread while leaving their local grocery store in Louisville, Kentucky. A local shopper posted this on social media, and then someone commented saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm the person in that video, and I am not doing this because of the snow. I'm donating this food to a shelter."
Yeah, and across central Texas, video shows those grocery store aisles are already completely empty. That reminds me so much of, of the pandemic. Yeah, so one shopper even left without purchasing anything because she said she was so discouraged.
You notice the toilet paper is always the first to go.
Yeah.
Meteorologist Lindsay Riley joins us now. And Linz, how bad is this going to be?
Well, for us, it's not going to be terrible, at least for the valley. We're going to see a lot of dry time. We only saw a few sprinkles out there, possibly a thunderstorm in the valley tomorrow. Now, parts of the high country, mainly the White Mountains and parts of the Navajo Nation, that's where we're going to see the most snowfall. Right now, it's dry over the Phoenix metro. Some rain showers working up toward the rim country. Also, we have a little bit of shower activity moving across Coconino County and the Grand Canyon area. But this is going to be a much larger storm system for the eastern half of the country. Right now, it is snowing from Omaha, Nebraska through Wichita and pretty much all of Oklahoma. Then you see the pink and purple. That's ice through North Texas into Arkansas. And then below that, down toward Houston, they're seeing showers and thunderstorms, a little bit of everything. As far as snow amounts, anywhere where you see purple, from the panhandle of Texas all the way up through Missouri, much of Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and upstate New York, that's over a foot of snow. And that brighter shade of purple, that's over 18 inches of snow. And you can even see parts of northern Mississippi and Alabama will be getting measurable snow as well. That doesn't even count the ice. The areas in purple here through parts of Tennessee and the Carolinas, that's over a half of an inch of ice. So power outages are going to be a major problem across the deep south. A lot of tree branches snapping, a lot of damage when you get that kind of ice because it's very heavy. These are the current temperatures. -13 right now in Minneapolis, -8 in Chicago. Check out these wind chills. The wind chills have been very impressive pretty much all day, down to -25. That's what it feels like right now in Ely, and -27 in Minneapolis. And tomorrow is not going to be much better. So it's extreme cold. It's a lot of snow, a lot of ice. And yes, we're going to get some snow in the White Mountains. We're going to get a little bit of rain here in the valley. Nothing like the eastern half of the country. I'll break down more what we can expect for your Saturday coming up in my full forecast. Karibe?
Lindsay, thank you. And just as you can imagine, this winter storm is causing major problems when it comes to travel across the country. Take a look at this map showing all of the flight delays and the cancellations. Snow and ice stranding thousands of travelers, with even worse conditions on the way.
And even though Phoenix is missing the brunt of this storm, many travelers at Sky Harbor are scrambling tonight to try to make new plans. 12 News journalist Kyle Simchuk heard from some of those people. He's live at Sky Harbor right now. Hey, Kyle.
Oh yeah, hey Mark, today at Sky Harbor more than 200 delays and 22 cancellations, and tomorrow unfortunately it's going to be even worse. Winter Storm Fern began disrupting flights nationwide Friday as snowstorms and dangerously cold temperatures swept across the country. Here in Phoenix, the skies are only cloudy, but the ripple effects are being felt inside the terminals.
We were supposed to fly to Stockton, Central California, and unfortunately that weather delay came through and we're now rushing to get out of here.
According to FlightAware, as of 8:30 p.m. Friday, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport saw 218 delayed flights and 22 cancellations.
My day started out with, your flight's canceled.
Our own photojournalist Garrett Wichman was supposed to fly nonstop to Little Rock, Arkansas. Instead, he ended up rerouted through Dallas.
Everything's bigger in Texas. So I just kind of been rolling with it and just going with the flow.
For some families, the disruptions meant last-minute decisions and unexpected expenses. Joshua Wills-King, traveling with his wife and baby, says their Allegiant flight was canceled after they arrived at the airport.
We just found out when we walked up to the check-in counter, so we're going to have to pay out of pocket to switch over for now. Hopefully we'll get something.
They rebooked on Southwest, while others changed destinations altogether.
Yeah, we were going to go to Stockton, and we switched our flight over to Oakland. It cost us like $580 total, so just switch it over.
But Donovan, traveling with his grandmother-in-law, says the cost didn't deter them.
Honestly, I'm going for my baby shower tomorrow, so I didn't even think about the price for now.
The impacts are just beginning at Sky Harbor. According to FlightAware, 68 flights have already been canceled for Saturday. 2 are delayed. And this weekend, many airlines offering free changes and cancellations. We're live at Sky Harbor Airport. Kyle Simchuk, 12 News.
Kyle, thanks. Developing right now, a large fight in Phoenix earlier this afternoon has left a man fighting for his life in the hospital.
Police say that he got hurt after a fight broke out between multiple people just before 4 o'clock near Jefferson Street and 7th Avenue. Sky 12 flew over the scene earlier today as police units filled the area. One person was detained, and police are still investigating what led up to the fight. Well, right now, measles is officially spreading here in the valley.
Maricopa County health officials announced 2 new cases, and they only know where one of the patients got it from. If you were at any of these Gilbert locations earlier this month, officials say you may have been exposed. They tell us that one of the patients was at a Target store on East Warner the afternoon of January 13th.
They were also at an EOS fitness gym on South Val Vista Drive on the mornings of both the 13th and the 15th, and a Sam's Club on North Gilbert Road the morning of the 15th.
One of those new cases is linked to an exposure we first reported on last week in Gilbert. But health officials say they don't know where the other patient contracted the measles.
Now we are concerned that there are additional cases of measles that we don't know about in the community that may be transmitting the infection. And so we're asking everyone to be even that much more aware of the risk and what measles would look like and how to get tested if they become sick.
If you experience any symptoms of fever, red and watery eyes, a cough, and a rash from now through the beginning of February, you should seek medical care and testing. We want to get to some breaking news right now. We're tracking a serious crash on the Loop 202 South Mountain near Dobbins Road. You can see debris spread across the highway. One vehicle involved appears to have serious front-end damage. DPS tells us 2 cars were involved, and there's no word yet on any injuries. We're working to learn more. We'll have updates on 12news.com.
Flagstaff police have arrested a stabbing suspect that they've been looking for since Saturday. Police say that 29-year-old Justin Lee Watson is accused of stabbing a man in Flagstaff near University Avenue and Woodlands Village Boulevard that morning. The man was taken to the hospital in stable condition. Watson was arrested yesterday and now faces aggravated assault charges.
New tonight, federal agencies are helping in the search for a Phoenix woman who officials say was kidnapped at gunpoint in Mexico.
It happened earlier this week, and video of the incident is now going viral online. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is looking into this case for us. He's joining us now in studio with the details. And Chase, that video is shocking.
Creepy, Mark, it really is. Now, we're told it was taken from the 20-year-old victim's Cybertruck. Now the FBI is involved in her search. It's not clear how this video got out, but it reportedly shows 20-year-old Nicole Pardo Molina attempt to get into her car when another pulls up beside her. The doors open and a young-looking man with a red bandana covering his face and carrying a rifle gets out. He starts pulling on Pardo Molina as she struggles against him. That's when the driver gets out and forces her into the back of their car. Both men get inside and take off. It happened on Tuesday outside a shopping center in Culiacan, Sinaloa. The state attorney general's office there, Mexico law enforcement, and the FBI now searching for her. Multiple reports say Pardo Molina is from Phoenix and would travel to Mexico frequently, where she had a small business selling clothes. She also had a shop here. Zulema Romero, who works at another business nearby, says she knew Pardo Molina.
She was a very good young woman, honestly, very hardworking.
Romero, like so many, saw the video, hoping authorities will find her.
My most sincere wishes are that the young woman, Nicole, returns. We're all shaken by this. She's a very young woman and she doesn't deserve that.
But a couple years ago, Romero says Pardo Molina's store closed after someone broke out the front windows. Pardo Molina was popular on social media, having hundreds of thousands of followers. Media outlets in Mexico claimed some of the items she sold featured cartel leaders, speculating this abduction is connected to the cartel. Now, we did reach out to Mexico authorities, but at this time we have not heard back from them. The FBI telling us very little information on this case. They say they are assisting those agencies, but couldn't provide further comment. We're live in the studio. Chase Golightly, 12 News.